Hey everyone, your girl Lush here. So coming to you guys today now. I am finishing my last water. I just wanted to share my hairstyle for today and also share that I'm doing my black and yellow continuance. So I have some high pigtails, side pigtails, only at 25%. Usually pigtails are supposed to be, directly above your ear. But I just did mine about a whole inch back from where you're supposed to do it. Um, and that also gives me more volume. So if I do any lookouts, I'll be right there. I do have no panty lines again today as well. And that only makes the situation worse. Yeah, definitely makes situation a lot worse when I do that. But you guys can see no panty lines today. I have in my, geez, that makes the whole situation a lot worse. I just have on these today. Yeah, the top grooves are starting there. So anyhow, guys, yikes. I will also include the video that I never shared, just where the girl had actually asked, or she had said something about, the guys, two things that are in the, we already know what I'm talking about. So anyhow, they said that she said that they were big or something like that, and then I had to look it up because I didn't even know what the heck it meant, but it means that the guy is ready for his, yeah, or something like that. So, and again said, I don't know why you keep thinking that I'm a guy, but anyhow, that's where that came from. And then yesterday I did ask her some questions. She seems to be running from them, but I'm just going to keep persisting, and try to, if it is for a negative reason, stop it while I'm ahead, and all of that. So, anyhow, guys, I will go ahead here and get going. Getting rather showful down there, so. And this is not a 3-minute intro video. This is just my hairstyle and my outfit for today and my thongs. So hopefully sometime soon, I can get some black and yellow shorts to go with these too. Because I would wear, my all yellow leggings, but it's still warm enough out now that you don't need it. So anyhow, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So here I am now at the meeting spot where all the trails meet. Anyhow, guys, here I am. Just wanted to come on and share. I did just get off a 10-minute phone call with my other friend, the friend that I had hung out with before I went to Florida. So she said she wouldn't mind if, I came over. So I'm gonna head on over there later on this afternoon. So I wanted to start my video now. It is obviously a very quiet morning. You guys can see I have hardly swatted my face already. Last time at this time, I would have swatted my face at least 10 times. So I was gonna bring my, oh look guys, look, there's those vines. I always imagined swinging from them when I was younger. They were really, really fun. So anyhow, guys, I did just want to come on really quickly and share that I was going to bring on my fan that, my uncle had gotten me, but I totally forgot it again. But it doesn't seem like it's going to be that bad. So we're definitely gonna see, kind of what stuff I see here today. See if the lizard is back. The lizards in Florida were much better, but from what I saw, they don't have a completely orange all lizard in Oh my god, guys, look. It's so perfect. Guys, I'm definitely wearing this for because you guys saw last year I wore my like tie-dye orange yellow one a lot with my white underneath. This year I'm wearing this a lot. So a lot of my photos will be here. Let's see if the salamander is out. No, he is not. But there's definitely been, oh no, that was a red leaf. I thought it was like 100 grand wrapper or something like that. But anyhow, guys, I did also just want to quickly share, and I did have another quick little addition. So the people who do that kind of stuff, they also usually put just an emphasis on stupid, right? Because they don't understand. So again, a good way to, you know, stand up assertively, especially again, if you can just get a sense from their own talkings, right? Or sometimes, like I said, you ask questions to kind of get an idea, right? Like, is this something that is trauma related, right? Like, have they been in an accident before, right? Sometimes people will just say, and we even saw that on, like, what would you do? They're like, look, like, I'm sorry to interrupt, and all of that. But, I mean, that just really gets to me. I've had this happen to me before. So it's, again, depending on, you get a feel, then you could stand up assertively and say, well, if Josh Shapiro, my bad, clarified in his law that he signed in, that is now effective, that he can use social media to write or to skip even the warning and just go straight to a fine. And if he had to choose between you and me, he's going to choose between you, right? And he's going to choose you, right? You're stupid. It's like you're out here, and again, just go into detail about how, and put emphasis, like I said, on stupid, right? Because they don't understand, so they just start acting like that. And it makes no sense, to me, at least. It obviously makes sense to them, though. So, guys, this might actually, since I moved to my new spot, I haven't found any places, to put trail cams. I also haven't put out my trail cam at all since I moved to my new place. So, maybe I can put it back at my old place in that general area. Or I could try to branch off and do it up here. And also I didn't share yesterday as well, clarifying that a lot of places like the news and stuff, when they share, how to not make, or how to not get hacked, obviously everybody knows usually one of the first things they say is don't do something that is easily detectable, right? And stuff like that. So obviously, again, that was very, if anybody does, like, the normal stuff, it's like if a lot of people know, right, like a lot of people do the first number of the first month of their birthdays, and that's how they come up with a 3-digit number. So they'll do, like, their birthday month, let's say July, so it'll be 7, 10, or if it's 7 and then October, so July and October, then they'll actually, instead of doing like 710, they'll do like 712. If it's like, so that can also kind of throw people off. And I don't even know where the 7, well, I do know a couple, obviously, 700 area codes. Obviously, there's 724 and 717 here in Pennsylvania. But you know what I'm saying? So, like, don't choose, like, an area code or anything, but in essence, you could in this day and age, because, if I'm in Wyoming, right, and somebody calls me, oh, guys, look already. Oh, my God. Yeah, so if I'm in Wyoming and somebody calls me, right, like, they could actually think that I'm from Pennsylvania. It's like, nope, I'm actually not. Well, I am from Pennsylvania, but I'm not in Pennsylvania right now, kind of thing. So that's the way it is with cell phones. So if nobody knows, like, where you're from, well, then, you know, you can do that. Because I know one time I was curious, when I was younger, and I was like, you know, what is, like, I wanted to prank phone call somebody from my grand's place. So I said, I wonder what happens if I did area code one number below and then the exact same for the rest. And 813 area code is actually in Florida. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wait, what? I know, like, they do zip codes in order, right? Like 16. Well, again, I'm not gonna get into them, but you guys get the point. They do, you know, those kind of codes, zip codes in order. So I was like, wait, I wanted to, you know. And then one time I thought of just calling, like, Europe or something, or like Africa. Wait, like, what person has my number in Africa? But my gram didn't have the feature. But I tried it. It said something about you don't have this calling feature. But it was like +27, because I think that's the country code for Africa. Yeah, I know my gram always kind of gets confused when they say put in the 10-digit number, you know, whenever you're, like, verifying, right, signing on. She's like, wait. I was like, no, +1 just means, like, the United States and Canada. Stupid bug. So, anyhow, guys, now that I'm about 10 minutes in here, almost to my turnaround time where you can start to hear the water, I'm going to go ahead and end it. This would also be another picture perfect place for photos this fall. Hey everyone, geez. Your girl Liz here, so coming to you guys today now. You guys can see I'm officially down here. So I wanted to come on and do my total wipeout. This might be the only stream, but we'll see. We'll go into a new uncharted territory, guys. So I did also just want to share one other real quick thing from yesterday. So obviously if it says, you know, no, only authorized motorized vehicles, that would usually insinuate something like a township truck, obviously, duh, right, an ambulance, a police car, right, something like that. But you guys saw those bikers still went up yesterday, which again, that's where a lot of people catastrophize, and they say that, you know, it's now, or I'm sorry, you can't control people, so we let it run rampant at 100%. Those kind of people. Just a prank. I would love to tell them to go find something better to do with their life, but I'm surprised it's even ringing because I saw that I only have emergency calls right now. So we're not going to do that, guys, but we are going to go ahead and hop along here. Woo! Here we go, guys. Yay, we made it. Ooh. See, and I also, actually, though, too, another way you can answer and really get people is call them, or I'm sorry, answer the phone, and then whenever you answer the phone, just say, hey, you know, sometimes people choose to say their name, others just say their number, so it's like, hey, I'm sorry, you've reached, right, and then say their number. You know, sorry you can't answer the phone right now, but if this is serious, right, and you're a serious person who doesn't want to make life just an utterly miserable thing, right, until you die and get the answer to life's greatest questions, you know, like I said, another way that people make it a negative. So it's like, oh yeah, right, so we die, right, we see this big bright light at the end of the tunnel, we ask God all these questions, we get the answers, and then what? Right, we go through this gate, and then what? And they just keep saying, and then what? And then what? And then what? Those kind of people, right? Yeah, that's also another thing you can do, and just say, hey, you know, You can leave a message and I'll call you back, like the rest of the world does, if it's that serious and important. That's also something that I've started to do. And I know when I was younger, obviously, like I said, and I was curious, and I called a couple people, I know I kind of got voicemails that were like that. And I literally thought they answered the phone. And one person, they were just like, hello, hello, hello. You know, and then after about 3 hellos, you could tell they just were saying hello, hello, hello for their voicemail. It was kind of funny. So anyhow, guys, we are now into uncharted, brand new territory. Jeez. Oh, I should have brought my, Alright guys, so here you can hear the stream over here. Yep, there it is. See, I think those are the June bugs or something, guys. The ones that bite me on the fingers. They kind of look like spotted lantern flies. Yeah, guys, like I said, next year at this time, I'm going to be picking out like a whole quarter mile of an area. And then that whole quarter mile of an area, I'm gonna, and in that whole quarter, I'm gonna try to, you know, do the trail or go forward, like across, and gain, let's say, 7 or 8 steps at a time. That would be pretty fun. But it doesn't look like this trail is going to give me another total wipeout location, guys. You guys can see up there. Whoa, guys, here I am now. Holy cow, guys, look at that. If that ends it a once in a lifetime picture, I don't know what is. Wait, hold on. Anyhow, guys, you guys remember in my grandfather's photo book? Oh my god, guys, that is insane. You guys remember that photo that I took when I was with my grandfather, where in the photo book I showed you guys, there was 2 trees that grew on a tree? How about that, guys? 3 trees growing on a tree. That is insane. Oh my gosh. Oh, guys, that is... Oh my... Guys, could you imagine the photos you could get with that? Oh my gosh, guys. I just have to take that in for a minute. Wow. Oh my gosh, guys. You can't beat that. That is crazy fun and cool and exciting. Oh my gosh. So I don't want to make this too much longer. Meaning, I don't want to go in too far. Especially since I have to get my run and then go with my best friend. But definitely go in here, just, you know, maybe like 5 more minutes now that I've seen that. So go to like 7 minutes, then I should be at least a half a mile longer than what I was last time. So that'll be really, really fun. Guys, this is such a lovely hike though, for reals. You kind of wonder, you know, where it all goes. And you don't want to cheat either. But it's kind of cool to get an idea, you know, via the satellite photos that I take. Alright guys, so I have a little bit of a bend right here. So we'll go around this bend. I should also check my step count. Yeah guys, I'm at 5,300 already. So freaky fun for freaky short additional mileage on trail with, my friend and I didn't hang out on a Friday, but with a freaky reunion Friday. I can't really think of a title yet. I could just say a freaky fun Friday because I topped this trail distance. I'm meeting back up with my friend, and I'm also running 2 miles to get ready for I'm running 2 miles to get ready for my massive run next week on Friday, with Saturday. See, Saturday I might take a dent in my goal, and not really care if I'm only like 2,000 away. Just miss my goal for that day and really take it easy, and then maybe go on Monday because the points expire. But I also have to see how Hurricane Erin is officially coming, and what kind of weather, you know, and rain remnants that the area that I'm going to might get. You guys can definitely see taking it easier yesterday has really, really helped me today. See, this trail must go somewhere because there's the sign that says, you know, you can't cut wood, right, like a wood fire. Firewood, there we go. So there's that sign saying that you can't do that. So alright guys, so I have one more little bend here with the pipe, so I'll go ahead here and do that. Oh guys, look. You'd have to really, really, really study the trail. But this thumbnail will either be me and my friend hanging out later today, or it will be, you know, showing the increase in the distance that I went. And I do pretty well with, you know, having strictly the, you know, the mountain, right? That way then there's not many big time identifying factors too. Wonder what all these yellow dots mean. Maybe it's wood that they want to cut down or something. I don't know. Alright guys, so I finally see where I'll stop for sure this time. Because I'm already going to have my snacks. You know, also, I might switch my run. Do it Saturday and give myself 6 days of rest. And see how I can manage 6 days of rest. I think that's what I'll do, guys. And then it's easier tomorrow as well to get my steps before work too. Especially if you're running 3 miles. That's already 6,000 some of your goal. See, and this is also good to have these back here. Because then, they go to try to land on your neck, but they get in the way of the hair. Maybe I'll just start doing half up, half down in the back, honestly, when I go hiking. And just kind of put stuff, like a spray or something. Or I could get dressed up like the old tribes did, and then wear like mud. Because that's actually what they recommend. If you get stung, you're supposed to just put mud on yourself. Because, if you go underneath the water, they can't get you. But they just hover there until you come up. You're supposed to put mud because their stingers can't penetrate the mud. So just cover yourself in mud. Alright guys, as soon as I can see where this bend stops, we're going to end it. It has to straighten out here soon. Nope, it doesn't look it, guys. Alright guys, as soon as where that limb was, I'll end the film. Alright, so I'll go ahead and get ending this film. And then like I said, tomorrow I'll do my run celebration video and all of the photos that I have with my friend. And that'll pretty much be it. Yeah guys, right where no fuel wood cutting is followed immediately by this limb. So alright guys, holy cow. So anyhow guys, thanks for watching. I will go ahead here and start watching my films and head on back. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So I'm actually now at 29 minutes. I didn't turn around, obviously. There is another trail. Yeah, you guys can see they have like farm equipment and all of that. I'm gonna walk up in there. There was a little trail that went off to the side, you guys can see. And that's where I was. So I'm really curious about where this trail goes. And where this road goes too. But I kind of really want to walk back that trail for now. But it looks maybe freshly paved. Not really. I really wonder what road this is though. Like what road, what's the name of the road that I'm on right now? I don't know. I guess I can keep walking it. You guys can literally see that trail from there. I'm actually only gonna walk it a little bit, honestly. As soon as I crest this hill over here, I'm gonna end it. Yeah, guys, I am clueless about where it is. So, like I said, we'll walk to the crest of the hill and then we'll start up that trail. Yeah, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time thinking where this could be. I really don't know why. I don't know why, guys. I'm having a hard time. See, I'm trying to just imagine I don't know why I can't figure it out, guys. What road this is. But hey, guys, while I'm here, you know, if I really wanted to, I could do my 2 miles here. I really could, if I wanted to. Yeah, guys, it's just continuing out here. What freaking road is this? And there, that trail finally cuts up into there. Guys, why am I drawing a blank? Where does this go? Like, what road could this be that you found? I guess this is my welcome to the 814 treat. Because I seriously can't figure it out. And you guys know, like, obviously, I did, at my old place, obviously do a decent amount of hiking here, but I don't know why I can't picture it. Like, I can't even think of a road. Like, you know, like valleys, duh, everybody knows valleys, right? Like, there's one valley that gets you to the other valley. But where is this one, though? Guys, this is gonna just bother me and bother me and bother me. But I'm definitely gonna make sure I walk on it enough. There is a nice little area up here. So we'll kind of see what's going on up here. Maybe there's like a house number or something. I can figure it out. Or maybe I just have cell service right now and I can figure it out that way too. It could also be gated at the back, just how you guys saw it was gated down there. So it could be one of those roads. I really don't know, guys. Alright, guys, I'm going to see what this area is, and then, but I definitely would love to know, because then I can kind of cheat, right? And I can, you know, make my way. Yeah. Then I can cheat and I can make my way up this road. And see where it goes. Yeah, guys, here it goes down in there. So it just goes to like this fenced in area. Alright, guys, yeah, I'm gonna take a cheat and look on my map real quick. Hey, look, there's that bug. Look. I think that's spotted lanternfly or something. Anyhow, guys, I'm gonna take a little cheat with my phone and see. Hey everyone, your girl is here, so I finally found it out. I know what the name of this road is. So it's actually where I was picking my berries. There's actually a place there where you kind of go to the right, but you have to be on top of that next mountain over. So for example, you guys saw whenever I reached the back side of that one mountain and I was able to see all of those different blackberries that were really, really big. Yeah, so it's over there. And then once you're on the actual top of that mountain, then well, just on the other backside. So like not even like a 10th or an 1/8 of the way down the backside of that mountain, there's actually a road that kind of cuts over over to this valley here, and I know what it's called now. But I don't know why I couldn't figure it out. But now I know exactly where it is. I know exactly what side of the road it is, depending on if you're going up the mountain or down the mountain. So I finally found it, guys. Probably just a squirrel. But guys, I finally found it. Took long enough, but I got it, guys. Alright, guys. So, it is now around 11:20. I do also have an easier lunch, too. And with my friend and I agreeing on 2 o'clock. Because we had salad last night for dinner and the corn, my grandma and I. I'll be able to, you know, have an easy lunch. So actually, I don't need to wait as of now. So, or I'm sorry, like turn around now. But I definitely don't want to just keep walking this road. So I will start my watch. Let me go to workout, hiking, and start. Okay, and then once I get back down here to open the gate, or don't block the gate, I'll go back that trail for just a little bit via monitoring of my location and distance. And then after that, well, until then, I will start to watch these films. You guys can see this is where it ends. So maybe they have like another gate back there. So maybe they emphasize more, right? And they make it super, super hard for people to get around. Like I said earlier in this video, where people hear that and then they get discouraged. Hey everyone, your girl Lush here. So coming to you guys today now, a little bit later. I know I said I would track it with you guys. I'm only at half a mile, as everyone can see. I did walk the trail and it looks like it's just going to keep winding back down. So instead of doing this trail and then it not do that, just because again this is a new area, and even though it's almost 12 o'clock and I have an easy lunch, you know, I just want to make sure I take it easy this morning so I can have a really, because if I just go all out until about 2 o'clock, then, you know, my run time tomorrow might be a little bit lower. So I'll just walk this back here with you guys. I got up to 16 minutes on my film, so that was good out of 29, excluding the videos that I made, you know, once I got up here a little bit. So yeah, it'll be a good 30, almost 40-minute video with you guys today. But like I said, I'll show you guys what I was talking about. But this is a nice big opening that it opens up into, just for a little bit though. So, like I said, I'll show you this and then I'll just start walking back and trying to hurry, walking back, make sure I can get there in time. Grasshoppers. Guys, this will also be another picture perfect spot in the fall. Oh my god, guys, look at this. And here I thought I was going to have a hard time adjusting. I guess I'm wrong, guys. I am definitely wrong. I have an easy time adjusting to the different photo areas and all of that. Yeah, so here you guys can see, here I am now. So, anyhow, I'll go ahead and start walking this trail back and watch the rest of my videos. And look at this already. Oh my god, guys. Yeah, and the way the sun would hit it perfectly. Oh my god, you get here at the right time, guys. Like right now. Anyhow, guys, talk to you guys later.